Hello, welcome back. Sorry we haven't filmed or uploaded for a while. We were busy. Our grandparents were moving here and the holidays, but we're back and you'll notice a difference in the views and the camera. We just wanted to mention that. But today we are making almond biscotti, and the ingredients you will need is 1 cup of toasted unsalted almonds, and they should be sliced. And then 2¼ cups of flour, of all-purpose flour we're using. And then you're gonna need 1 1½ teaspoons of baking powder, 1/2 cup of granulated sugar, and then you'll need 3/4 cup brown sugar. You will also need 3 eggs.
They don't have to be brown.
They don't have to be brown. It doesn't matter. And then you're also going to need 1/2 cup of olive oil. You're going to need 1 tablespoon of we're using pure almond extract, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 1 teaspoon of lemon zest. And the first thing you need to do is you need to preheat your oven to 325. And Lucas is gonna go do that. Then in a medium bowl, so in our bowl right here, we are going to add, with a whisk, we are going to add the dry ingredients. The flour.
Okay, the oven's going. It might be kind of loud though.
The flour.
Well, no,
The baking powder. And the 2 sugars. So you're going to add your 2 sugars in. And then you're just going to whisk those around. Yeah.
Can I do it? Okay.
And then
Should we use a hand mixer for this? Or do
No.
we not need that? Oh wow. It's not sticky. See? It just looks sticky and then we take it out.
And then in another bowl right here, you are going to whisk eggs. Your 3 eggs, your 1/2 cup of olive oil, and your extracts and your lemon zest. So I am going to, and then I'm going to put it, I got a little shell in there.
If you get shell in there, take it out with your finger is probably the easiest. Although, wash your hands afterwards. You don't want that. Well, after you crack all your eggs, because you don't have to crack in between using eggs.
Okay, and then I'm gonna go wash my hands.
How mixed does it need to be, Lauren?
It's just like,
Is this mixed?
just
Yeah,
until well combined.
it smells kind of good. It's not very messy.
Okay, so now we are going to whisk our eggs and then our lemon zest, if it comes
Yeah, I'll get
out.
the smaller whisk. Oh, could use for the smaller whisk, Lauren.
And then your vanilla extract and your almond extract and your
there's-
olive oil.
Stop.
And then you just whisk that together until like all the yolks are broken and it's all well combined. And then after that, we already did this, but
Maybe you add your own.
you're gonna line a baking sheet with parchment paper.
Oh, it's like this. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be good. And that's most cover.
Okay, so ours, oops, sorry if that was loud. You're going to add your egg mixture or your flour mixture to each. It doesn't matter, you just, whichever larger bowl you use.
This is our larger bowl.
So,
So.
I'm gonna just slowly add this.
And then we'll whisk it.
And I'm gonna add like,
Right.
yes. And And then you're gonna whisk it.
This is the part where a hand blender might be useful.
Then we are going to add the rest. And then we'll be back once this is all mixed.
And it looks pretty good. It doesn't need to be perfectly mixed. Here, can I do something?
And what you're gonna do now is with a large serving spoon, we're just using a large metal spoon like this. You're going to get your baking sheet lined with parchment this is just the one we prepared earlier that we told you what to do on it.
If you're used to baking things, this might seem like a thick batter, but
it's a dough. And
it's kind of a dough.
If you haven't done this yet, make sure you do it. All you need to do is you need to get a baking sheet. It should be a good size, just so you can fit a lot of them on there.
Yeah, this is a really big one.
And then you're going to put parchment under it. Doesn't need to be perfect. See, like ours isn't perfect, but that's how it is. Now what you're gonna do with your large serving spoon, you are going to scoop out some dough.
You don't need to scoop it. We can just pour it out and then smooth it out with a butter knife or something.
And then, oops.
What if we did that, Lauren? What if we just pour it out?
No.
But then we can just like spread it around with a butter knife. Like
It doesn't-
tomato sauce on a pizza.
No.
We should make a pizza video.
Okay, we have.
No, like a
Okay,
more complex
but
pizza
here.
video. That was like our first.
So once yours
That was a pizza dough.
on your baking sheet, you're going to dip your fingers in a little bit of water so it doesn't stick, and you are going to shape it into like a log.
It doesn't have to be a log, but
Yeah, it does.
no, it doesn't. It's just like a
Biscottis
toss.
are logs.
That's what. Yeah, okay, but it doesn't have to be if you just like the flavor of biscotti.
But
Can I make one biscotti cookie?
it needs to no, because they need to be thin.
I'll make it thin.
They don't spread out.
That
Okay,
doesn't matter. I
and
can make
there.
it thin. I'm gonna make it.
And you are just going to do that with
Oh my god!
with
This stuff's
the
sticky.
rest of yours. And if you run out of room, just get another baking sheet. We'll be back once these are done. Okay, so we're done. We have our biscotti
Oh, it
shaped.
shifted.
You basically want them to look like logs. They don't need to be perfect though.
Sadly, no biscotti cookies.
And then what you're going to do is you're going to put this in the oven at 325 when you preheated your oven, and then you're going to put these in for approximately 30 minutes or before they're golden brown.
Maybe like check on them at like 20 minutes, and then just kind of like give them a little bit less time than you would think they would need until you have like a good time that you're sure, almost sure, completely sure that they'll
No,
be done.
because they just want to be lightly golden brown, because you are going to do something else with them once they're lightly golden brown, and you're going to cook them again. So you just want them to be lightly golden brown, and we'll come back and tell you how long ours took.
Unless you're a pro baker, and then you probably know how.
And you may need parent help to put these in the
Well,
oven.
if you're a kid.
Yeah, if you're a kid. Okay,
Yeah, both of you
we'll
are
come
viewers.
back once these are done. Well, they're done in their first batch in the oven.
Okay, so our biscotti, I haven't made them, although I didn't expect them to like prove out this much. But we're gonna make it work by cutting it down like that, and that, and that, and Lauren's gonna show you how right now. Also, these, I don't know, but so we're going to put them back in the oven after. We'll show you how to cut them first. But so here, if you're spread out this much,
So
you might not need to cut them
You're
if they're
gonna
like
cut
half
them
as
in
thin.
half?
They shouldn't be this thick.
you
but-
can
Yeah,
like
'cause
cut
you
off
probably
the
don't
corners
probably
if you
won't.
want it to look nice,
Oh,
and you
you don't
can
have
make
to
it
do that.
shaped. You can, but we're not going to. And you just cut them
No, cut them again. They're thick enough,
thin.
right?
And so,
Okay.
and if you're spread out just like they're supposed to into a nice log. You still have to cut them in half. You just don't have to cut them
into like quarters.
into quarters like this. And so what you're basically going to do is once these are all cut, you are going to put them back in your oven for 15 to 20 minutes just to get them nice and crispy. You can also put it in like an air fryer for like 8 minutes, but it depends on your air fryer. And we'll be back once these are nice and crispy and they're all cut. Okay, so ours are done. They've cooked in the oven a little longer. We gave them about 15 to 20 minutes like we said. And they are done. They may not look like they're any different, but they're lightly browner.
And they're more crispy.
And they're more crispy.
They won't break as easily.
And these are ours. You probably have already seen them if you looked at the thumbnail. And I hope you liked the video. Bye!